Hey everybody. Alright. First I'm going to explain what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to do it. That way you don't have to listen to me, my dumb ass, just babbling on while I'm doing it and chit-chatting, because sometimes I get sidetracked and lose my train of thought. We're going to be using rubber cement. This is that brand. You want the contact cement that's in a red can. If it's in I think it's a green can. The bad stuff is in a green can and it's not flammable, and that stuff it doesn't stick. So you want the DAP in the red can. I've tried the spray stuff before, and some of it works, some of it doesn't. I've never had this stuff not work, so this is just what I use now, because it's not the cost of the materials doing this job, it's how much time is invested in it. I don't want to do this job a second time for free, so I just buy the contact cement and go with it. This stuff's really flammable, so don't smoke, but lucky for me, I have, about 2 weeks ago, thanks to Penox Fiero Form, I discovered a thread talking about electronic cigarettes, and I have taken to the electronic cigarette like a Catholic girl takes to never mind. This is a family form. But anyway, so yeah, I'm really digging on the electronic cigarette. Damn bug. I'm going to. God, they're all over the place. Ah, I hate bugs. Anyway, I'm going to explain what I'm going to do, and then I'm just going to do it, and you can watch or you can fast forward or whatever. Okay, this job takes exactly 1 yard of headliner material, but usually the people that work in fabric stores are girls. Sometimes a lot of them are little old ladies. So if you sweet talk them enough and say, yeah, can you give me a yard and just a little bit extra, that'll help you out, because the yard distance is from the front to the back, and you want about 2 inches back here and about 2 inches up here to just give you that leeway or that room for error. So if you can sweet talk them into giving you just a little over a yard, maybe like a yard and 2 inches, that'd be great. So just, put on your Slick Eddie moves and go, hey, yeah, you think? And play dumb. You're a guy. They're not used to seeing guys in fabric stores for the most part. So if you explain to them, I'm really not trusting myself. Do you think you might be able to let me slide for a couple more inches? And they'll do it. Trust me, they'll do it. Unless it's just a cold-hearted bitch, but they'll do it. Alright, so you're going to take a yard of material, and you're going to lay it on here, and it's going to overlap on the sides. It's going to be overlapping over here, overlapping over here. You want a couple inches overlapping up front. You want a couple inches of overlapping in back. And that's where you're going to start. You're going to start with the fabric laid on top of the headliner board. And people have got all sorts of different systems. What I'm going to do is, once it's laid out and I've got a good I've got a good room for error all the way around, I'm going to flip it half onto itself. I'm going to take my contact cement and using a brush, because I don't have a spray gun. That's crazy. Well, I don't have a spray gun because I'm a horrible body guy. So I gave my paint guns away, honestly, to a friend of mine, because I'm horrible at body work. And if you've ever seen any of my cars, you'll know that they look like they need to go to the junkyard, honestly. But I'm going to put the headliner on, fold it over. I'm going to slather on some of the contact cement with a paintbrush. Then I'm going to very carefully, because if you screw this up, you're done. Because contact cement is not forgiving. When it's stuck, it's stuck. So I'm going to very carefully roll it out onto this board. God, these stupid little gnats. I'm going to roll it out onto the board, the first half of it, Give it an hour or two to set up and harden here. And then I'm going to rotate the headliner board 180 degrees, and then I'll work on the other half of it because my arms aren't that long to do it all in one setting. So that's what we're going to do. Is I'm going to put on the layout of the fabric, fold it up, make sure it's aligned properly, fold it over, slather on the glue, roll it down. Here's something I want to. Working with the contact cement or rubber cement, when you're kind of smashing out the headliner fabric, do not push down really hard. If you push down really hard, you can, where your fingerprints are at, can make that contact cement soak through that foam rubber and make it stay stuck down flat, and you don't want a dimple. That would just look ugly. And after all the work you're going through, you want to be very gently stroke it, like you're stroking a nice kitty. Like you're stroking a kitty that if you piss it off, it'll bite your hand. Stroke it nicely. Okay, so that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, I've got about an inch and a half up here, got about 3 inches on each side. Ooh, that's not enough. I gotta equal it out a little bit. Let me slide that back down a little. Because you don't want to screw this part up. You take your time and make sure you've got the extra that you want. I've got a damn cut on my finger, so I keep snagging on the material. As long as I don't put any runs in it. Okay, I think that's where I want to go with it. I'm going to fold this back onto itself. And next I'm going to get out the glue. Shit, that's been 10 minutes already. Okay, I'm going to stop this now and we'll start it again.